Well, let's go back now to that news that the financial regulator has announced new rules which mean that customers who renew their home or motor insurance with their existing provider will pay the same price as new customers. With us now is consumer champion Helen, the self-styled complaining cow and author of How to Complain. Good morning to you, Helen. It's a strange state of affairs, isn't it, that you get penalised for being loyal?
Yeah, it's been called this loyalty penalty for some time. And in fact, this actually goes back to for many years, but actually Citizens Advice set up a super complaint back in 2018. And that's when the FCA started the work to try and change this whole bizarre situation.
And it has required the FCA, the regulator, to step in order for this to be changed, has it?
Absolutely. It's now saying that it must offer people the same price for their renewal as they would to a new customer. But you do need to still be clear that, you still could get a cheaper price if you switch, but it won't automatically renew at a much higher price, which is what's happening at the moment.
So this will take a little while to come in. What would you advise customers in the meantime?
Certainly to always look at switching anyway. So when it's time for renewing your insurance, your house insurance or your motor insurance, is to look on all the comparison sites and then also looking at directly, because there might be different offers, looking at cashback sites before you then book, because it will all be different offers, and making sure that you cancel the auto renewal. Many companies make it very difficult for you to do that. You have to phone and then they make you go through all the paraphernalia to try and sell you it. But quite often you can just go to the CEO, go to ceoemail.com, get the CEO's email address, write to them so that you've got it in writing that you cancelled the auto renewal. And then if they still carry on, you can always take it to the financial ombudsman. I
mean, I can just see people listening to you with their head in their hands thinking, gosh, having to go through all that palaver in order to get some money off. We hear this time and time again, don't we, with utilities bills, that the customer has to do the work. It shouldn't be that way.
Absolutely, absolutely. And that's why Citizens Advice set up the super complaint, a few years ago. And people do feel it's time consuming, and it is time consuming, but you can save a good few £100s. So it is worth spending that 10, 15 minutes looking at different sites and seeing if you can get a cheaper price, because it is quite easy, but it is a little bit time consuming.
And what do you think of the principle of dual pricing, one price for new customers and one for loyal customers?
It's dreadful, isn't it? I mean, it's, I think you just can't sort of comprehend it, really. You should be rewarding your loyal customers. You should be giving them the discount for staying loyal to you instead of what they're doing, which is the complete opposite.
And what do you do? Do you renew and look around all the time?
Yeah, every year, always.
Every year, really?
Yeah, because you do save hundreds. You do save hundreds of pounds, and it is worth doing. And as I say, it is time consuming. But once you've gone into the sites, they remember all your details. You actually then have to put in less each time. So it gets easier and quicker as you get used to it.
OK, good advice. Thank you so much then. That's Helen Dewdney. Thank you.
Thank you.